Hi, welcome back to Budget Prepping. I'm your host, Dr. Matt. Today's episode, we're going to continue our series of talking about what's in my front pack. And in my front pack, I have a handful of items, but one of the things I really wanted to talk about this time was really kind of a competing type things. I'm kind of switching from a multi-tool to a different multi-tool. And I'm going to tell you what I'm switching from. This is from our friends at Buck. And Buck knives are awesome. A great brand. This one's got a little, I don't even know the name of this thing. It's got a little flip out here. It's cool. And it's got a pair of little tiny pliers, which are cool. And then it's got, what else? It's got a can opener there. You got to have that. And then a push screwdriver is going to give me a flathead on one end. I'll go the other direction. And it's got a Phillips there. And it's got this is actually, like I say, budget prepping. This is an old cell phone lanyard. And I put it on there. It's really great because I can stick that in a pocket. This stays out and I can go from there. But lately I came across a product that was off the hook. Now, this little baby with its sheath is relatively expensive. And in that expense, it's a wonderful tool to have. If you can afford it, it's great. But I came across something absolutely amazing. This is the Gerber Suspension NXT. It is a standard multi-tool, and it's unbelievable for the money. The whole thing with my Amazon Prime, I'm a Prime person, I think I had it delivered with tax for under 32 bucks. Couldn't believe it. Now, it doesn't come with a sheath, but it's got a pretty solid pocket clip, and that's going to hold pretty good. And I would probably just keep it in my front pack just to store it there, and I can clip it on one of the interior pockets. It ain't going to go anywhere. But as I open it up, the first thing I notice that I really enjoy is the needle nose. And that's one of the reasons why I like the Buck too, because of the needle nose. Now, and it's got more, the Buck has more of a standard plier shape, but it's small and it acts like a needle nose. Because if you're in a disaster setting, I'm going to want a needle nose before I get to everything else. Of course, it's got wire cutter here, which is great. Now, this is a stainless tool, so you can't cut stainless wire, but you can cut certainly copper wire and standard wires from that realm. But then you also got your goodies that you have, but they're on the outside. So when you open it up, it's got the nice rounded edges on the outside, and it's spring loaded, so it's going to stay in your hand pretty good. Pretty cool. But if you want the exterior tools, now there's all kinds of stuffs here. So you open it up, and it's got like a pair of scissors. Awesome. And those fold out. And then you've got to pull the little hoopers back to get that to fold back in there. And push that back down. Next on my list is going to be a small pair of pliers, a can opener, and a bottle opener. And I don't even know what that does. That's probably my finger pull. And then a pretty good size Phillips. And then a little wire stripper dude here. And I pull off this one. Oh, hey, there's a knife. And it's got some serrated edges on there, which when you need a serrated, it is so helpful. It's awesome. Flip it over. There's going to be my my Phillips, and then I've got kind of an all, it looks like an all cutty type thing. That looks pretty severe, actually. And then it's also got a file. And one of the things that I consider what I need at times is I need a file. The file also has a little ruler on it as well, and then also a flathead screwdriver on the tip of that. But again, for 32 bucks, this is tough to beat. It has a lot more than the Buck. Now, the Buck's probably a little bit more solid, but for a butterfly opening multi-tool, you can spend a lot more money buying one of these. But man, the Suspension NXT is tough to beat. I have provided a link for this below. So like and subscribe, click on the show more, pause now if you need to, peruse that, and take a look at where that link is. It'll send you right to Amazon. You can see the exact one that I bought. Again, it doesn't come with a sheath, but man, is the sheath worth 100 bucks more? I don't think so. And you can always go on Amazon and find yourself another sheath. No problem there. But anyway, like and subscribe, comment, please, absolutely. And we're going to continue our series on what goes in my front pack shortly. And with that, we're going to call this episode to a close. We'll see you guys next time.